Alright guys, I'm Simon, welcome back to an architecture tour of Mirror's Edge. I've checked the audio levels, they're all good, so let's skip the training now and get into the real game. Now the city that you saw in the tutorial area, the vast majority of the game will look like that. It's just ordinary buildings in an unremarkable city, even though the graphics look fairly good. The buildings themselves are just normal. Like, look at these buildings. What do they say? They don't say anything. Just any boring building you'd expect to see in any boring city. A lot of rectangles, squares, a lot of glass, concrete. And this is a cutscene. And this view here actually, where you can look out at the horizon and run across like this, this looks better, or this looks more appealing than most of the game, unfortunately, because we were quite high up and we were looking down, and that jumping across the crane. I'm not controlling this, by the way, it's a cutscene, so my hands are completely off the keyboard. And now I have control. So all that?
Yeah, I'm sure the birds are real impressed, mate. But once you finish showing off, I think you might concentrate on some actual work. Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be near the communications tower ahead of us.
Communications tower ahead of us, which is that. So all of that before I didn't do. And now once we get into the actual game, ouch, you end up not feeling that sense of freedom anymore. I guess here we're still high up and we can see quite far away, although the arena, of course, it's not everything we can see. We can see the boundaries here. You can't jump across too far. I wonder if you can get down there. I can't remember exactly, but let's just see how far we can go. I don't want to waste too much of your time neither, you know, trying to do things that I'm not supposed to do. I think I can get down there. Okay, I rolled. I want to try that again. Because, you know, I'll keep saying this over and over again. Free running is about freedom. Whereas this game will often tell you exactly what you're meant to do. And those two things are you know, complete opposites. I want to do whatever I want. No, I'm trying to roll and I don't think it works. I don't think I can actually get down there. And I guess that's the constraint of the technology of this game as well, is using the Unreal 3 engine, which is not really an open world engine by any means. So maybe... yeah, no, I can't actually go there. And I don't want to bring up other games too much, but if you've played Assassin's Creed 2, or better yet, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I mean, that game has a lot of free running and parkour and running around cities and all that. And in that game, there are many moments where you do have the freedom to just run around the city as you please. Now obviously the scale of that city is nowhere near the scale of what we are seeing here. But as small as Assassin's Creed is, at least you can get everywhere, you know? Here you can't actually get very far. I mean, everything is bigger here, but also less accessible and more constrained. And the buildings are still just ordinary buildings. There's that. It's a pointy tower, which is kind of cool looking. And disappointingly, we never actually go to that tower in the whole game. I'll say that right now. It's not really much of a spoiler. Like the only interesting...
You want to eat? Then get moving.
The The only interesting building in the whole game we never actually visit. Alright, we'll just run across here. I want to look down and see what's going on down there.
You're taking your sweet old time, so let's get pissed. She's almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Get moving and give her the bag. Cell will take it from there.
This city is also supposed to be a police state, like there are cops everywhere. But, you know, as you look around, you don't see any architectural expressions of that security, like there's no checkpoints, there's no walls, there's nothing like that. So, you know, after having played through the game once, you'd think if the game is about being in a police state, but you are free to run across rooftops, you know, why are we running across rooftops instead of just walking on the streets? The streets look perfectly open and safe. You know, it's not like there's all sorts of barriers down there that we can't get across unless we... oh wow. Unless we parkour. I mean, these are I guess not major gripes, and I don't want to be nitpicking or seem like I'm being too negative, but a lot of this game doesn't really seem to hang together. See, there's that. There's that. Like, you can see I'm missing the pipe by maybe like 10 centimeters or thereabouts. And Fate will not grab on to things like why would the game be so unforgiving on a thing like that? I mean, it's obvious what the player's intention is, and you can't even see the pipe until you are jumping off it. It's just... you know, you're trying to do the same thing, but if you miss a little bit, the game will punish you for it and make you do it again. That sort of thing doesn't really make for good gameplay, because it's not like the player doesn't know what he's doing. It's not like the player's doing something completely wrong, it's just doing something a little bit wrong. And you're punishing them. I actually don't know... I'm supposed to go into that door, but I just want to try coming this way. Because as I said, you know, I want to test just how far this freedom goes, and just how far this freedom is supposed to go. So we're over here. There's like a bridge over there. See, all the buildings look the same. There's nothing unique about anything here. It's just kind of boring, you know? It's a boring city. Let's see, we can probably... wow. How about we just wall run? I mean, I understand you want to give players a challenge, but sometimes, in fact a lot of times in this game...
Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
A lot of times in this game you do something and it won't work, and then you do the same thing again and then it'll work. It happens a lot in this game. What are you doing? Get up. I've beaten this game once, by the way. I'm still having the exact same troubles. As I did the first time through. We're inside the building. Yep, so the interior of the building is not too interesting. I think I can take him out if I want to, but I guess I won't.
Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, baby.
Stairwell? Not a very interesting stairwell.
You there, Sal?
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots and that bird seems a little too curious.
Oh, and by the way,
Get your ass ready to
cops
move.
just appear out of nowhere. Like, you don't even know why they're there, but they are. Okay. Oh, and this happens a lot too. Like, what? How they're like... Wow, that guy just fell off. Like, how there's so many cops all of a sudden in the middle of nowhere? I think there was an ambush. I think we've set up, but still. Yeah, and that happens a lot too. Like, you get chased around and you don't really have much of an opportunity to look at the city around you. When they... Whoa, don't jump. Why would you... Oh, hi. Ouch. Okay. Almost died. Didn't die. So the city is this... Oh, that looks nice. There's a plaza down there. You know, you really want to... Oh well. No, I really want to run down there and have a look at the plaza, maybe parkour a bit. Up and down the stairs. You know, there's a lot of things you end up wanting to do, but you can't because the game is not actually that big.
Who's ahead? You're gonna have to get through 'em.
Still have the gun.
You ready, Sal?
Yep, I can see face now.
Why is this red? Oh, I can jump up there, I see. What? Seriously, bros? Seriously? They just shoot you, by the way. Like, they don't even talk. Wow, so bright. So yeah, it's still the same city, still no very interesting things.
Get to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
Come on, Faith, CPF on you, town.
And
Hey,
cutscene.
throw me the bag! Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine. Get out of here!
And now there's those guys. They have assault rifles.
You gotta get off that roof, Nate. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
I'm sure I missed that. Never mind, the game lets you do it.
This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do to me?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Is that an actual
What the hell
mirror?
happened? I'll ask
That
around.
building?
Get your ass back to base, mate.
Oh, we won't know because we don't get to run around anymore. See, everything's so constrained. You just wanna have more freedom to run around. And I know this is meant to be an architectural tour, but there's a few interesting parts, just not very many.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
Bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings, for sure.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Merc.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate! Where are you? Kate, where are you?
Hey,
Merc,
you off?
just get on comms and track me.
The story is not one of the strong points of this game. I'll just say that right now. It's alright, I guess. Anyway, that's
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a second.
a cutscene and a new game chapter, so I'll end the segment here and we'll come back. And the next chapter is Flight. I'll see you guys in a bit.